Right. Let's continue. What do we need to do? We need to go and find Mutt. What else? Well, today ideally we need to continue with the main story. We've just been running around doing all the side quest stuff. Oh yeah, and she wants us to kill that guy who, what was he called? Let's look at the main quests. Side quests. Kill Farmer Jackesh. And where is he exactly? Jackesh is down there to the right. Okay, so we're not that far, but do we want to do that? Do we want to continue with do we want to find Mutt? Where is Mutt? What's that one again? Ask about Mutt in the tavern. And we're not that far from there, so maybe we'll ask about Mutt at the tavern. Which way was it? It was this way. Now we might wait. Was there a bed actually? Let's go to sleep in the bed. We'll rest. Really? Oh, is the bed down here? Yep.
Hey, you!
Oh! Committing a crime? What? An ordinary person catch... What crime have I committed? I went to sleep in the bed. I thought it was my bed.
Tried to kill me, you lunatic!
What?
Bloody hell! You'll answer to the bailiff for this, bastard!
What? Tried to kill her? What are you on about? I've just realised I look like Henry right now with my hat on. That was not planned. I forgot I put that cap on yesterday. Turn down the volume a little bit.
I want the bailiff to settle this.
Huh, suit yourself. Let's go then. You'll...
I have no idea what's happened here. I just went to bed and that's it. And I slept in that bed earlier. You helped me out. Now all of a sudden you're against me. What is going on? What the hell is going on? I'm loading the game back because I have no idea what's happened here. What was that all about? How did I try to kill you? I was just sleeping in your bed. So if you rest just out in not in a bed, you actually lose effects or effect points. Let's just book it to the Was it the inn again?
You're right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment. So, have you got any ideas?
Who do we talk to here? Talk to anyone about it, I guess. I talked to him
What do you
before, I
want from
think.
me?
My
My
dog.
dog got lost not far from here. Did you see him by any chance?
I haven't seen any dogs round here for a while, but I hear there's wolves in the forest causing problems. Just the other day, a shepherd boy from Copenina complained that his sheep were being eaten by the flea-ridden beasts.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried, he has a hut at Copenina. It's just below the castle, on the back slope of the hill.
And you haven't heard anything else about wild dogs?
Here, in the tavern? No. But there was a fella here who gets by doing a bit of poaching. He said once he was hunting when, right in front of him, a large pack attacked a deer. A mix of wolves and dogs, he said. That's not something you see every day.
Do you know where that was?
How would I know where he goes hunting?
I'm pretty sure I
I'd say
passed
it was in the forest.
the pack of wolves before because I could hear some wolves in the woods. Want to take part in the fight? Let's end.
Aye.
Right, let's look at the map. It was up here, is it? Or is it up here? I haven't been up there yet. Go and ask the shepherd whether he's seen Mart. And was this where the wolves were? Try and ask the fisherman. Okay. A new quest. A lot of bird's nests there. What was that one again? Quest tipster. So just for an extra quest there.
Can you do?
Still need a shovel for those graves. We'll find one at some point. We wash ourselves.
Greetings.
Right. Still need a... How do I even pull out my torch again? If I equip it... It's equipped, but how do I pull it out?
Sheathe that weapon immediately.
Oops.
See, it didn't even hurt. Now
Where's my torch? Oh. Another nest. I'm gonna need a bow and arrow for all those. Just running blindly in the dark. So I just rest until then. Doesn't sound good.
I feel quite hungry.
All right, let's see. Oh, right, yeah. Hold X. You ate something bad. Great. Quickly drink digestive potion. Do I have digestive potion? I don't think I do. I'll have to make it. Let's, what's that on the other end? No. Great. So I'm losing health. Oh, no. Or remember to pick up plants as well. Pick up as many plants as I can because they don't weigh much. Just fill them up. Useful for the alchemy. Shepherds. Life far away from other people force the herders to become adept at healing themselves and their animals. So where there are no apothecary to hand, folk would turn to shepherds. Apothecary, apothecary, apothecary.
You can't be here.
Can I just talk? Come out and talk.
I hear you have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts are eating my sheep. They take them like they were for sale at the market.
Did you notice an ordinary mutt amongst those wolves?
You know, there might have been. I didn't get a close look at them, but one seemed to be smaller and was a strange colour.
That could have been Mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog and think he might be with those wolves, right?
That's right. I'll have to find that pack to see if it's him.
I'll say, since you're already going after that pack, would you mind doing a good deed? If you kill those furry fuckers, there'll be a reward in it for you.
Why not? I can kill two birds with the one stone.
That's great. It'll be well worth your while.
I hope so. Where can I find that wolf pack?
I was grazing my sheep up on the slope last time, by the forked birch, and those monsters learned to go there. I don't take my sheep there anymore. Those fuckers still go sniffing around over there.
So we'll bring your flock up there again and wait and see if they come.
Are you fucking mad? I don't want to lose any more sheep. I think you just need some bait.
Not even one single sheep. I promise I'll look after it.
Well, I could lend you Ignatius. He's the stupidest ram I've ever seen. Or the brightest. Depends on how you look at it.
Do I need a sheep?
All right. I'll take Ignatius and go and have a look around that forked birch. Will he come with me, or will I have to lead him up somehow?
That bugger will follow you himself. Just wave a carrot in front of his face. He's mad for carrots. I can't even count the times he's rammed his way into my house to get some. I happen to have one here. If you take it with you, he'll follow you around like a loyal dog. When you get to the pasture, just throw the carrot and then go and hide. Ignatius will stay there.
Where can I hide there?
There's a thicket across the road. But don't worry, if the wolves go after the sheep, they won't notice you. But you'll hear them from far away as they get closer. I don't know anything more horrifying than the sound of their damned howling. Farewell. Next time, don't come in here without permission.
Alright. Okay, that's stealing food. Hello.
How are you, Ignatius? Oh, sorry. I thought now that we're partners,
That
you'd be
sounded
bit
like a
more
very
talkative.
human, cheap response.
Why do they call you Ignatius? All right. Keep it to yourself. Don't you think we've been chatting long enough? I'm glad. Let's go and get this over with.
Ideally, I need a bow and arrow, really. It's up to the right. I'm gonna look at doesn't say I'm poisoned or anything, or taken any damage from the bad food that I ate. Is he following me? Where is he? Ignatius. He was following me, wasn't he? That's just a sheep. There you are. What are you doing?
Do you want to go back home? You must be afraid. My, you aren't afraid of anything. I respect that.
Oh. That nettle. Ah, so herb they spoil as well. Ah. So we've got to use them as fast as we can. The coming with me? Do a light jog up the hill. Where's the sun? The sun rising? Rising somewhere. Oh. So we could do with using these plants as fast as we can, really. Let's go to an alchemy bench. And get our survival up as well.
Forked birch. I think I've found the spot. Well, Ignatius, I'll put your snack right here. Now, come and eat it up. Once you see a wolf, just out loud, and then run away. All right? I'll be hiding in the bushes, and we'll jump out to save you in time. Heel. Lie down.
Oh, I need to put his food down, right?
You won't do anything without a carrot.
Sorry, Ignatius. Oh, hiding place is over there. Jump through the tree.
They're coming.
This is going to be quite hard, I reckon. Where have they gone? Where have they gone? They just run after Ignatius. What? They went all the way down there. Uh-oh. This did not go to plan. Wait. What?
I'm back because of those wolves of yours.
Ah, I'm glad.
They just ran off. They just ran off after the sheep and they just disappeared.
It went well. They won't bother you anymore.
Did you kill them all?
Aye. All of them. Although one might have got away.
A single wolf can't do much damage. So you are owed something for your efforts.
I didn't find my dog among them.
Did you try to ask our gamekeeper? He might be a drunk, but he'd probably notice a stray dog in the woods. He doesn't live far away. Down the hill here along the road. Right on the rock above the pond. See you soon, my friend.
Now we just go down. The gamekeeper and the fisherman. think we're gonna find Mutt and then we're gonna get on with one of the main story missions, I think. Go. We need some meat. Come to this location. That's probably the archer, yeah it is, yeah. But I need a bow. Start learning some archery from him. Though there is a quest here, I think. Oh. There's more wolves.
What happened? You look worried.
My husband Vostatek left to go hunting and hasn't come back. I'm worried that something happened to him. He's von Burgo's lead huntsman, and the forest is full of poachers these days.
Maybe he just got caught up somewhere.
Not a chance. We're invited to young Lord Semin's wedding. He wouldn't dare miss that by wandering around the woods for so long. What would Lord Semin think if we didn't show up? It would be a disgrace. He sometimes loses track of time out in the woods, but I've got a really bad feeling about it this time. One time, Vostatek didn't come home for 4 days after his horse broke its leg in the woods. I had a feeling right away that something bad had happened. And I have that same feeling now. Do you reckon you could help me?
Do you know where he might be? Where's his hunting ground?
In all the forests here around Vidlak Pond. He didn't tell me exactly where he was going, but maybe Vitek knows.
Vitek?
Our son.
So your husband got lost when he was out hunting, and you want me to go and find him?
I'd go myself, but Vostatek doesn't want me going to the woods on my own. He says it's dangerous. But you look like a fearless lad, and I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts.
What can I expect in return for helping you?
I can give you some groschen. We aren't too badly off. But above all, if you help him, you'll be in his good books. And everyone wants to be in my Vostatek's good books.
Why did Vostatek forbid you from going to the forest?
There are wolves, boars, and worse out there.
What could you meet in the forest that's worse than an angry boar?
Well, people, of course. All sorts of cutthroats and thieves hide out in those woods. So watch your back.
I'll keep that in mind. All right.
Thank you. I wouldn't send you if I did. Before you leave, please make sure maybe he'd know where his father was headed.
All right.
Be careful. I'll be with you.
Save the gamekeeper. That's the fisherman. You have to go back into here then? Save the gamekeeper. Wherever the gamekeeper is.
Let's get to it then.
Thought she had a spade then, but she has a hoe. Any spades? Any spades? Yeah, thought so. So do I need to go back in there? I mean, the fisherman is just over there to ask about Matt. Another new quest there. You look at the save the gamekeeper. I didn't find Matt under the rocks. That means he's alive. One of the people who might have noticed Matt is the fisherman. The gamekeeper is missing. If I want to ask him about Matt, I'll have to find him first. You would think he would be in the area where you can search for game. Some more sage. Gotta be in this area somewhere, right? It makes sense. Maybe a bit more down towards the river. There's a clearing here. Unless it's off more in that direction, maybe? Oh. Oh. Just a bandit. But is there any clue of anyone else around here? Says it's robbed. Is that what it means? Maybe let's just go to the fisherman.
Jesus Christ be praised. Since you're always walking around the ponds here, did you notice a stray dog wandering about?
What? A dog? Do you think he came here to poach fish? Now, sheep? Well, that would be another story.
And why did you specifically mention sheep?
A while back, I heard Siegfried the shepherd complaining about them. Or about the gamekeeper. Or both. Why didn't you go and ask him yourself?
I've already spoken with him. Is there anyone else around?
Look, I'm interested in things that swim in the water. Go and ask the gamekeeper about things that run around in the forest. He lives here, on the other side of the pond, but be careful. He drinks like a fish.
Thanks. I'll try and ask him. Otherwise, you haven't heard any talk of stray dogs around here, have you?
No, if it doesn't have fins and scales, I'm not interested in it. Though one night I was way down on the southern end of Rock Tower Pond, the big one, I've a spot there where I catch catfish. Well, I'm fishing, and all of a sudden I hear howling. Not just
Yeah, I've
any old
been
howling.
hearing this howling
There
everywhere
must have been
I've
at
been
least
going.
50 of them howling in the woods. A noise like an avalanche. I ran straight home and haven't been back there since.
Such a large pack.
Farewell.
Well, that was much help. Maybe it's off in the woods around here instead of up there. Even though it says that's where the hunting spot is. Can we take this? Does it just count as stealing? Sharpening wheel. Can we use the sharpening wheel? You can repair your pointed and bladed weapons by sharpening them at a grindstone. Carefully move the blade of the weapon across the spinning wheel while maintaining the correct angle. Press L2 to spin the grindstone. Move the weapon on the grindstone and change its tilt. If sparks are flying off the blade, it's a sign that you're sharpening correctly. If there's smoke coming from the blade, you're destroying the weapon. When the weapon is perfectly sharpened, Henry will tell you. Okay.
Can't get any better than this.
Right, pretty easy then. What has it done? It has... got less strength than the other one that I made. Maybe I should sharpen that one. Sharpen the other one.
Can't get any better than this.
Pretty easy. The shovel, shovel, shovel. I don't know why I can't find a shovel anywhere. You'd think there'd be a shovel somewhere. Go and search in the woods in this area. That's a big boy. The music changes and it makes me think that like that Skyrim moment when the music changes and you're about to encounter something. Uncovered skeleton. Where? schnapps. That's savior schnapps. Okay, so we've got some savior schnapps. Dagger. Then we got a dagger on our belt. It's on our belt though, isn't it? Unless I can... What's going on? Why can't I drag it? No. Drag that there? No. That's offhand. Weapon slot 1, 2, offhand slot. Okay, so dagger has to go in that spot. And the torch has to go... That's a pouch spot. I haven't got any spurs. Do we have any spurs? No. Okay then. I'm not finding anyone yet. No hunter or huntsman. You said they're in the woods. We're back here. Unless they're off in that direction. Wonder what my it's because I need to rest. I've unlocked some points, some skills that I can acquire. Thick-blooded. I think I saw this before. Might get that one. I don't think we're gonna find anyone. Well, let's just get on with the main story then. That's another side quest, but to do what I think the main quest, we need to remember do this. Camp here. Shh. What?
Fucker!
Ready?
Oh, Christ! Shit!
Oh.
Enough! I give up! We'll see if I let you go or not. I surrender! You wouldn't kill me, would you? Give me everything you have, and I'll let you go. All right. Easy now. Just let me go, and I'll give you everything. All right. I hope I don't run into you again.
Well, hang on. If we just go towards the wolves, then we'll find them, right? So just keep them going down in this direction. Oh, I heard them. Oh, military sword. Nice. I think we can put that hunting sword in there as well. Or we can put the axe in there. The skeleton's axe is pretty good, actually. It weighs quite a bit, though. And we are picking up weight here as well. We could do with selling some of these clothes that we're not going to need. Or just dropping them. What did you give us in terms of clothing? Put on a gambeson first. We have to wear a gambeson. All the shoes are pretty much the same. I mean, it's not his food anymore, it's our food, so... You keep on running. Sleep. Need some rest. Wonder if I sleep, will it let me sleep again straight away? Wolves are now over in that direction. Just came from there though. Hello? Anyone here? Might be someone over here near the rocks. That looks like a grave area. No. I heard the wolves over here. Whatever. Let's just oh, we can fast travel. Hello? Let's go to the trader. There's another quest to pick up there. The him innkeeper project. Oh, this is this quest. Nice maypole you have there.
What's new around here?
You should pay a visit to Old Mouth sometime. He's our local storyteller, you know. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want.
And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. What's new around?
Nothing new. It's quiet here, fortunately.
That's a beautiful maypole you have there. You don't see that every day. I reckon all the other villagers must envy you.
They sure do. Them Geliovites try to steal it. But our fellas kick their asses. Why are you so interested in it anyway?
I know from experience how hard it is to guard a maypole like that. I used to stand guard myself.
Well, there you go. Then I'm sure you know what it's like to be envied by everyone around. And if someone had bad intentions, Henrik would show them how we do things here in Tachov. That's the one thing he's good for.
Can I spend the night here?
Not a chance.
Oh, what?
Greetings, good man. Will you come over here for a moment? Let's talk.
Okay.
Could you spare a few groschen for charity's sake? I'll be straight with you. It's to spend down the tavern.
Well, I don't even have that amount.
Tell me a little about yourself. If I find you to be an upright fellow, I might be willing to indulge you.
I was once a cloth merchant. You'd have been hard put to find a tailor around here who didn't buy my wares. The finest quality at the fairest prices.
So what happened?
Bad times, lad, and bad people. They robbed my cart more than once, and in the end they just drove off with it. Twice they held a dagger to my throat until I emptied my purse. So I ended up on my own, with no livelihood and no money.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But it's not that bad. Every now and then I meet someone who gives me a groschen, and then I'm good for the evening.
Stop bothering
All right. No,
Get lost.
You could manage some kind of ornament.
Right.
always
I need to
fancied
take that
little chairs with
maypole.
hearts carved out of them.
I mean, he seems like a decent fellow. Can I sell? What can I sell? There isn't really much to sell to him.
Listen, Prochek. Those Jeliovites are plotting something against you.
What? Bloody hell.
Old Olbram offered me some groschen to steal your maypole.
Damn it! That bitter old fool just won't give up. As if it wasn't enough that we fairly and honourably took theirs, and then fairly and honourably kicked their asses when they tried to take ours.
Can you
It's a tradition.
get out
It's
the way,
just so it
please?
goes. But for
Yeah,
him to send
you're
some
kind of in the
bloody
way here.
outsider like that.
Hey, this bloody outsider just did you a favour and told you everything, though he didn't have to.
Aye, he did. I can clearly see he's an honest bloke, and we value honesty around here.
Thanks. I see the people from Takov are honest too.
That we are. Speaking of which, I reckon it would be fair to repay Olbram in kind. Let me know if you're interested. I came up with a nice little pastime that's sure to make Olbram shit himself.
So what should I do to the Jeliovites?
Listen up then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Zhelyov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is, the finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now I mean you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Well, not really.
All right, it's a little complicated, but I'm sure you'll manage. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village, but you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least
What's that look
3
like?
doses of the potion in there.
What do you mean?
Why you got that?
A hat?
Yeah. Why you got that?
Got messy hair? Got messy hair? Yeah.
Why?
What have you been doing?
I've been a nurse.
Oh, that's cool. What have you been doing?
How you got this?
It might... Don't touch it, it might fall over.
How you got white? How you got white? How you got white? How you got white?
Lights? Easy. Just put it through.
And yeah,
Can't see? So I can see, yeah.
I can.
Yeah, you can see with your glasses, can't you?
Yeah. Love.
You love them, do you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And they black.
Yeah.
What for? What for?
For the lights.
For white.
Yeah, for the lights.
And they.
Those are lights, yeah.
How you got them white?
Put them behind the
Have they
desk.
got any back?
They don't have batteries, no.
They turn on.
They're turned on through the computer. They're plugged into the computer.
From there.
No, from that. Down there.
Here.
They're plugged into the back.
Here.
Yeah. Don't touch it. Might turn it off. Don't want to do that, do you?
Why they? Why they both on? Why they both on? Don't need them on.
You don't need. I don't need the lights on.
No,
Oh. Why not?
I can.
You can see.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay.
right then. Albrum's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Albrum's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught. Why do you and the Zhelyov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Albrum's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial, but the Zhelyevites took it from us.
Have you tried asking Lord von Burgov for help?
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz bailiff to sort it out. But the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should deal with Albrun ourselves, or he'll have us caned and clapped in the pillory.
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper arse-kicking so he'd remember it. And remember it he did. But then fucking Albrun came along, claiming it was the other way around. And that pasture belonged to Zhelyov.
Well, that's a tough nut to crack.
Right. So we've got another quest to do now. We can ask the hired hand.
People call you the mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Denyek. Got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arseface?
I'm sorry.
I'm Henry.
I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories.
What stories?
I could tell you
Alright.
stories so sad they'd make the devil cry. Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
Well, I'm not paying you any groschen because I hardly have any myself.
How can I know if it'll be worth it?
If you don't believe me, ask anyone. They all know me in the village, and they all know I'm good.
So they all sing your praises, even if you stutter?
You know what? Go to hell. You can bugger right off if you're looking to insult me. But if you want to listen, you better cough up some coin.
Will you really not tell me any story for free?
No, I will not. If you want a story, oh, aye. Farewell.
Do I have something to drink for him? Can I give him a drink?
I'd like to hear
Not so fast.
to your health, my friend.
Thank you very much. I knew you wouldn't leave me high and dry. So what kind of story would you like to hear?
I like stories that can teach me something. Stories with a moral.
Haven't you heard enough of those in church? But it's not a problem. I have just the tale for you. And it's not one you'll hear from any priest. So, once upon a time, there lived in these very lands 2 brothers. The older was called Kuba, the younger, Matthias. They were both woodcutters, like their father and his father before him. One day, at the height of summer, they were working in the woods. The air was as hot as a furnace, so Matthias went to a nearby pond to cool himself. But as he was leaning over the cold water, there was a loud splash. His axe had got loose from his belt. In haste, he began to search the muddy bed of the pond, and his hands soon touched something hard and heavy. He pulled it out and could not believe his eyes. He pulled out an axe. Yes, but not his old one. It was an axe made of pure silver.
Good God. I'd grab that without a second thought.
Maybe you would, but Matthias would never. He was an honest man, and with a big swing he threw the silver axe back. He searched the pond again, and this time he pulled out his own axe. Nothing but dull iron and old wood.
I reckon that was the right choice. Who knows who the silver axe belonged to?
Well, quite. Listen on. Matthias was just about to leave when suddenly a water goblin came out of the pond, silver axe in his hands, and he said, "You're a righteous man, Matthias, and for your honesty, you may keep both axes." Matthias, not hanging around for the goblin to change his mind, took up both axes, gave us thanks, and ran to tell Kuba all about it. Kuba, however, was not best pleased with his little brother's fortune. He deeply envied Matthias for his newfound wealth, so he set out to try the same thing. He ran as fast as his legs could carry him straight to the pond, threw his own axe in, and began a pretend search for it. Yet Kuba had no luck. He pulled out the axe he'd thrown in himself, so he tried again. Tricked by sunlight, he grabbed something shiny, only to pull out his old iron axe again. Enraged, he hurled his axe back into the water and yelled, "Fuck this axe! I want a silver one!" But the water goblin heard his shameful cry and was greatly upset by Kuba's greed. So, when Kuba reached down into the water for a third time, the water goblin seized his hand, pulled him down a hole to the dark depths, and drowned him.
I feel like he's kind of trying to get the story to go a little bit darker, and he likes that.
Well, all was as it should have been. It was Kuba's fault.
I don't
Well,
think so.
really?
It
Okay.
seems Matthias didn't either. He went to the water goblin and begged
Oh,
for his brother's
so he
body
did
so
agree.
he could take him home and bury him. But the path back from the pond led over a steep hill, and carrying the weight of the waterlogged body exhausted Matthias. He stopped to rest by an old oak tree, and he used a silver axe to cut off a branch that would serve as a walking stick. But it wasn't enough. Somehow, it was still getting harder to continue up the hill. Then Matthias realized it wasn't his brother's body that was weighing him down. It was the silver axe. The axe was the cause of all this trouble. So he started bashing the silver axe against a big stone with all his might, trying to destroy it. Yet no matter what, he couldn't even make a dent. With the last of his strength, Matthias climbed to the top of the hill. He knew he could go no further, so he found a pretty spot with a view over the valley and dug his brother a grave. There, he buried both his brother and the silver axe that had brought such pain upon them. His final act was to stick the oak branch in the ground by the grave. But lo and behold, the branch grew green leaves and became a tree. The locals have had no dealings with the water goblin since then, but some have had the bad luck to bump into him. And when you walk by the pier where it all happened, you can still hear his chuckling.
That was a very nice story.
Story? What story? It's the truth.
Why hasn't anyone gone looking for the axe then?
Because it brings misfortune.
It doesn't exist,
Did
probably.
you listen to me at all? Look for yourself if you wish. Rock Tower Pond isn't far from here. The Water Goblin's Pier is somewhere among the reeds. But leave me out of it. I'm fine here with my drink. I wish you a blessed evening.
Axe from the lake. Okay, so we've started a new quest. can go and I think ask the blacksmith to help us with calming the animal, calming the bull down.
Prochek said you might know something.
Did you get tired of blacksmithing and take up farming instead? I just happen to know of something. I used a concoction that will put even a startled mare to sleep in no time. I once accidentally drank some and slept for 3 days. But the recipe is an old blacksmith's secret. The kind you don't just give away. You're in the trade, so I can tell you. Listen up then. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them
Poppy
in oil.
and thistle.
Then, after it cools off, you add a little herb Paris.
That doesn't sound too complicated. Thank you.
Okay. But we need some of that. Was it Paris? A herbologist anywhere near? Oh, don't want to lockpick it. That's Kill Farmer. Another tipster. So we have the other quest now. The axe from the lake. Let's travel. Stop.
Hey, I'd like a word.
How are you? And what do you need?
To have a little chat.
You're mine!
Oh. Ow. This isn't going to go well, is it?
Yours. What do you want?
I want to take him out first because he's got no armor. Oh, what?
Nice one.
Ow. Ow.
Bad luck.
I should have saved the game. What am I doing? Right. Oh.
Show your stuff.
Fuck her!
What? What? I blocked that. I know, you have a helmet on, I understand. I hate these guys with a shield and a helmet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe we can break the shield. Uh-oh. Back, 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 back. We need to try and, like, attack. As soon as he goes to attack, I need to attack. Whoa. I know that's a heavily... Ah, okay. Break it. The shield's nearly broken, I think. There we go. Right, we've opened them up a little bit. That bloody helmet. Oh. No, no, no! Okay, so it didn't take us too far back. Thank God. Those shielded guys with the helmet. And the shield. I reckon I can take him.
Hey!
Oh.
You there! I can't. I'm in a hurry.
You're a dead man.
Oh well.
I've been waiting.
Got a sword and you've got nothing on you.
Fuck you. No, you don't. You want to try me? Fuck you.
Isn't this the same place? I just fought the other guys. Bloody hell. Might actually get me. Got John Wick over here. Jesus.
I surrender! I surrender!
Why should I let you go? We'll see if I let you go or not.
Oh, alright.
There'll be no mercy for you, you bastard!
Fuck you. Fuck you. He was fast though. Where's the other guy? Alright. I need to sell some of the clothes I have. I don't know what those hoses were like. Better than the ones I have. Got some hand wraps, didn't I, somewhere? Did I pick those up? Yeah, it is the same place. It took me through the same... I didn't think it would. That's why I went to travel to a different spot. Who's this here? Hello. think he's just fishing, isn't he?
Oh, good day to you.
Getting any bites?
Bah! Don't get me started. No luck today. Then again, I've never been much of a fisherman. Crayfish, though. That's another story. And they taste better anyway.
Where's the best place to catch some crayfish?
The other side of the pond. There's this shallow spot. They like it there. Not only is there a lot of them, but sometimes you find these, greenish, bluey. My...
Well, if you're so bad at it, why do you fish at all?
That's not the point. See how beautiful it is here?
Well,
Thank you. Farewell.
Right, let's look for that axe. Around here. Just keep on going around this path. We'll get in the radius of the search area. Did say something about a water goblin's hut, and maybe it's over in that. Over there. That's the crayfish. I guess I can do a bit of fishing then. If that's a fishing spot. I just need a fishing rod. It says, yeah, it says the water goblin, and the water goblin hut is over there. So I think better to just go over in that direction. Or anywhere near... No, it's still clouded over. I haven't been over in that area yet. Oh! Wonder what happened here. Soldiers. Homemade hunting sword. Mine's better. Coin sword pommel. A pair. I have some broken armor that I need to repair, or I need to get some new armor. Getting dark again. That's the wolf pack up there. Or a wolf pack. May not be the one that I'm looking for. Who's this?
Greetings to you.
Hello. It's a huntsman. Robin Hood over there. Walking off. Not spooky. Hello. Not spooky at all. Goblin. You there? Go into the hut.
So this is the water goblin's hut.
Oh, there's a... But I don't have a lockpick. Great. I mean, it didn't say anything about the axe being in a chest anyway. The axe from the lake. Oh, I need my and then I need a shovel as well. Great. It's another quest where I need a shovel and I can't find a shovel. Why doesn't anyone have a shovel? Getting dark again as well. Bathing spot. This map is massive. Gain access to the world. Okay, yeah. I can't really do that because I need a shovel anyway. I need some lockpicks maybe. Let's go and do that. Let's just go and do the main quest. I'm just worried if there's any like time-based side quests. Oh, and I've got my torch out. But how did I get my torch out?
What?
Hello? Bye. That's not a bull, is it? It's just a cow. Pick that out and marker off, actually. This area is quite big. Sorry. Not attacking me though. Oh, dandelion. Am I welcome?
See you.
Yes, I am.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
So far.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as late as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you pray.
Fair.
You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yurko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Here we go, another fist fight. That's what we get ourselves involved in.
We better fight.
Show the swine.
No, I don't want to.
Come on.
God's sake, I did not mean to press that.
Oh, you wee blasted! What the devil's name is fucking going on here?
This was probably going to happen anyway. I didn't mean to press that. I surrender.
What things going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
I'm Henry.
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
You say Radovan sent you, eh? Some trouble with that cart, is it, lad?
Yes. Actually, it seems to have vanished.
My God! Anyway, Lord Sabine should hear whatever it is you want to tell me. But we can't go rousing him at this hour, can we? Come back in the morning. Or at least before noon.
And did anyone see that cart here?
I don't know, Sonny. I don't pay no attention to them wedding arrangements. So I don't know nothing about that. Lord Samine will know for sure, though. Come in the morning, you'll find out.
All right. I'll come then.
All right. I'll go and get some shut-eye, too. If I can manage it over the racket them drunken Moravians are making.
So... Oh, I have to talk. Okay, so I have to wait then. No bed anywhere? Hello?
Greetings. Greetings to you too.
He's up top, apparently. He's in there. Anyone to talk to here? Hired hand? Might be a chest in there. Rob, I need a lockpick for some of these things. I'm not exactly really into the whole stealth thing anyway. Not too interested in that. If there's like stealth missions, then sure. And if, but I'm kind of more into finding different ways, like using more of like a smart dialogue option rather than just having the stealth into places. What else is here? Got to wait for him to get up.
God be with you, my friend.
Praise the Lord.
Out of the way.
Praise the Lord.
Greetings to you too.
Good day to you. What would you like?
I'm here.
Right. Come on then. We'll go to Lord Sameen and you can tell him everything.
And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone. What we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, Blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
What?
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods.
What are you on about?
The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
so...
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yuriko is shit-faced, and your son
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By
Why-
the way, the
why is
fellas at the
everyone
gate
yanking
say
my
you
pizzle?
came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
You've got a stud farm here, don't you? Couldn't I borrow one of your horses?
Aye. And then we'd never see hide nor hair of you, nor the animal again. We don't lend horses.
They're gonna give me a
But
pony,
you're
aren't
in
they?
luck. Our groom brought in a grey nag
Oh,
not
oh.
long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
No, that's all.
Let's get going.
But we should get going.
My thoughts exactly. Off to the courtyard then.
I'm sorry.
Yep. Come on, move. I need to wash myself. Can I wash myself here? No. There I can.
Greetings.
I could do with a rest as well, really. Look at my... Yeah, I have armor to repair. Military sword isn't exactly the greatest durability right now. Could do with eating some food. Oh, they gone. Snuck past. Where's my horse then?
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
Why is it? Let's
As
just
you
go.
say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
What?
I'm sorry.
Where's my horse? Pebbles?
Wait, that's
Pebbles?
my Pebbles. My girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
Well, it's not stealing if Pebbles is my horse. You stay here. I'll be back for you. It said something about a horse, but
Where will we start searching, sir?
Greetings to you.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good.
I feel like there's supposed to be a horse.
Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help.
You mentioned a grey horse.
Myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
I'll say it for you. Henry got his arse kicked. You know Yurka's as strong as an ox.
And why wouldn't he be, with all he eats and drinks? But what can we do with you, Henry, if even a drunken Moravian brawler can beat you? We could get into all sorts of tricky situations along the way.
That's true, Henry. But there's something we can do about that. I think Lord Sameen here could teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, why not? What do you say, youngster? Fancy a bit of training?
Training in what?
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop.
Wait, hang on. What happened to that Tomcat quest? Ah. That Tomcat quest expired. To do a bit of sword dueling.
Off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
Said he was going to explain something, but he hasn't.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
He got off his horse and he got back on.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on, Mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
The quill is mightier than the sword.
An axe.
Tell you what, save that for chopping wood. I
Oh.
wouldn't want you chopping his lordship's skull by accident. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Right between the eyes.
What do you say, son?
Right.
Luck just wasn't on my side.
Luck's got nothing to do with it.
He hit me twice and
The old man gave you a run.
that was
for
all
your
he
money.
gave me.
Oh, never mind old Gnarly, Henry. If luck's not on your side, all the talent in the world won't help you.
I reckon you and me got our own opinions, sir. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my
Gotta be
cudgel.
patient.
But take care of the old
Because as
fella.
soon as you run out of
He
stamina,
might be
you
just
just
a piece of
you
wood,
can't block.
But he
You're
saved
dead.
my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
Your hand cannon is damaged. Gnarly's club.
Ah, I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. Don't worry about losing, lad. You've got some talent, I can tell. You should come to the courtyard and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come in. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein. It's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trusty.
How did you recognize that I'm not from around here?
Well, that's easy, youngster. From your smell.
Is that possible?
Oh, aye. I can smell the scent of foreign parts on you. In case you haven't noticed, Trusky's not exactly Paris, France. I've lived here my whole life, and I know every tree, rock, and house for miles around. And you, I don't know. So you must be new here.
Ah. Well, you're right.
Ale?
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
Need to clean myself again. Whoa. I'm tired, aren't I?
Good to see you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful...
Talk to the bailiff. I need to rest. I need to find a bed at some point.
Christ, I need some sleep.
Oh, the other way, wasn't it?
I really need to sleep.
Yeah, I know.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin.
Yichin.
And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semin on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now, on account of the wedding, you know?
Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why is that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
Should I say?
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand. That'll be all. Thanks.
I don't think I can take anyone's bed, though.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum! Let's hurry! To Yitchin!
Sir, I can send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
Won't you be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir?
I will. Praise Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats.
Kind of want to use my sword on the grindstone.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed.
It happens. You give over
Just
with
watch
that.
where you're going
I'll
next
bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go then.
I feel like laying down.
Henry's getting me tired.
Getting quite tired.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Christ, I need some sleep.
Is the cart? So, what do we have here? We need our...
Exhausted.
Could have done with Mutt in this scenario again. Wonder if there's a shovel around here. Ooh. Ha ha ha. Hehehe. Still no lockpicks. Now we have a spade. Look for clues. I mean, it's hard to look for clues when I'm
I could use some sleep.
very sleepy. Maybe back this way? Ah. Cheese. Wine. I still need to sell my clothes because I'm picking up more weight. What am I actually looking for? It. Investigate the area of the crossroads by the cemetery.
Lay down for a bit. I could use a nap.
Well, he's looking around. Can't see anything. Not going to be all the way around here, is it?
Christ, I need some sleep.
Gone off the area again. He found something?
A sack of charcoal.
I thought that was a bloody tree trunk.
Could have fallen off the cart.
Or a rock.
Well, Ulster, found anything?
If these old eyes of mine ain't playing tricks on me, there's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road.
Aha! I believe we ordered charcoal. Henry, we're riding to the left. Keep your eyes peeled next time.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the cart back in no.
Well, I think we're going to leave it there. Once again, we've basically done nothing. Because we've just been exploring, picking up quests. But we need to get on with the main story, really. Main quests. We can come back and do the side quests. Got a spade. We can do some of the side quests now. But yeah, we'll leave it there. So, see you next time.